The Florida strain largemouth bass, undoubtedly a piscatorial megastar, sought after by those who annually migrate south in pursuit of a fish of epic proportion. Weather patterns, however, historically affect this temperamental species, compounding the challenge. But when conditions are right,
Florida at its finest. Today I'm on an unfamiliar body of water in Florida. It's early February. There ought to be some spawning happening. It's the time of year you can catch some big ones. We've had a fog delay this morning, and I'm gonna have to kind of learn my way around, let alone learn my way how to fish this body of water. First drops, hits the bottom, it makes a poof, and as you pull it off, it poofs up the bottom a little bit if it's not clean. And I bring it up towards the top of the mat to see if they're hanging right underneath. Everywhere these reeds are growing, the bottom's harder. It's a sandy bottom, just prime spawning area. Whether they're on the beds or not, them big ones ought to be hanging around this stuff. Getting ready to get on it. There we go. A little male, but that's what I needed, was a confidence builder to let me know I'm doing something, but he's just a little guy. And he hit it just below the top of the mat, and the mat was in between the reeds. Need some bigger ones, need bigger ones. Like any place in Florida, it all looks good, but it's usually just certain little areas in this, and we gotta figure that out. But this stuff looks gorgeous, and I'm just gonna plug away and hope for the best. I think we'll figure it out. If you look at a reed line like that, you can see how it has points and it has pockets. And you want to concentrate on points and pockets and what kind of vegetation there is there. And then figure out, is there one particular thing that's getting the most bites? They're swallows. A couple of bites that I've had. Speak of the devil, have been around those reeds that are mixed with some of the lettuce. Not a little guy though, but a bite, They're eating my rodent. Not exactly a giant, but another bite out of that stuff. There's just so much of this to work. I can't help but think if we just keep plugging away, these will get bigger and bigger.
well, it appears Kim's confidence is on the rise. And even though at this point, he's only caught a few small males, at least he's getting some feedback.
Yeah, whenever you catch a fish, if you pay attention, the fish is telling you something. Did he hit it on the bottom? Did he hit it up mid-column? Did he hit it in the reeds? Did he hit it under the lettuce? Did he hit it combination? After a while, it'll start making sense.
Coming up, Kim's intuition pays off. big time.
What my rig consists of is a Hack Attack heavy cover flipping hook. I mean, you can see how thick that hook is. That's a heavy cover. It's got a good keeper on it for keeping your bait on there. I've got 65-pound test flipping braid, Seagar flipping braid. And I'm using a little sinker stopper and a tour grade tungsten that's 1.25 ounces. So that's pretty heavy, just so I can get through that mat. And then I'm using a Rodent. When you take the Rodent out of the package, the tails, you want to pull those apart like that so they're loose, free. And I'm just Texas rigging it. And that's the rig. Like right in there. Did I call that? Just like right in there. Again, not a big one, a little bigger, another one, so not much. He didn't even know he's caught yet. That's the one thing with flipping fish, flipping and pitching. You get them in a boat pretty quick. But from a TV standpoint, it doesn't take much time in the show. It's not like you can fight them for a while. But nice. Nice. Let him go. All right. Look, just like I said, that was a little pocket between the reeds that had lettuce floating on it. So I'm starting to figure something out. What I'm starting to figure is I'm glad I brought a bunch of rodents. Typical Florida. Catch those little males. Somewhere down the line, you're gonna catch a horse. There ought to be a big one just sitting in that thick deal right there. Threw it in a lot of good places. Oh, that's good. There's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, get it down there. Get down. Look. Look, that's a giant. Oh, that's a giant fish. Oh, let me lift that baby. Look at that. Oh, that's a giant. That's what I said we can catch. Look at that big pig. Big Florida pig, man. Oh. Ate that rodent big time. Man, I am good too. Oh, right on that, right where the lettuce is mixed in with the, oh man, mixed in with the reeds. Ooh, that's what lives in Florida. I knew if I just keep it up and we'll keep plugging away, that just makes it so worth it, man. Look at that big fat belly. Very nice. That's what Florida is all about. Woo! I'm pretty certain you'll all agree that it's hard to describe the feeling when you first gaze upon that big fat head thrashing out of the water. The exhilaration as a surge of adrenaline gushes through your veins when the struggle intensifies. Then, the sense of elation when you place a full-fisted grip on the beast's lower lip. As bass fishermen, that is what we strive for. That's a Florida good. Right. Let him go. Golly. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. That is awesome. And a testament, no doubt about it, a testament to Denny Brower's flippin' braid. That's the new flippin' braid by Seagar. 65-pound test, getting the job done.
To stay connected with Hook and Look, like us on Facebook. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hook and Look. If you're just joining us, a moment ago, Kim landed his biggest bass of the season while pitching a Strike King 4-inch rodent.
Woo! That was fun. That's why we do this. You don't always catch them, but every cast you've got that potential. And man, that's so nice to catch a pig like that. And we got a lot of day left. See, come to an area that's right. That one ain't not an 8-pounder, but another bite. Getting excited, folks. Got him right in the bony part. That is a stout, heavy hook. Go on back in there. As we probe beneath the reed points with water lettuce present, we begin to understand the attraction. The added overhead canopy provided by the water lettuce offers an additional measure of security for the bass. However, these precise areas can change daily depending on the amount and direction of the prevailing wind. Water lettuce floats on the surface with its roots hanging submersed beneath the floating leaves. The plant drifts freely with the breeze, collecting around emergent vegetation. It's beneath these subtle reed points and pockets, mixed with water lettuce, that most of my bites have been coming from. Let me show you what this stuff looks like. And this root system hangs down. So you've got all these roots, and those fish will position themselves right between these roots, right under the mats, right alongside these reeds. So if you got this in there, that fish is just sitting right along there, tucked between these, kind of an ambush point. Yeah, good place. I told you that looked like a good place. Again, clones, but they're a lot of fun. And it's the thrill of knowing that the next bite like that could be the big one.
Another option this Florida lake had to offer were acres of lily pads. Largemouths have also been known to spawn in lily pads as well, dropping their eggs at the base of the stems, nesting on top of the root system. So Kim makes the decision to explore the possibility.
I'm expecting, and that's a big part of it, is getting that feeling that with every pitch, you're gonna get bit. That's a good feeling to have. It's a good, confident feeling. And it usually pays off. If you don't have that feeling, you need to change up. Love those power poles. There's a better fish. There's a little better fish. Get over here. Yeah, that's at least 2 pounds. Now we're starting to figure something out. Now we're starting. The pads, now we got pads, but we also have an area that just seems to be holding more fish. I'm getting more bites right here. Man, that hook got him good. Get out, there we go. Nice healthy fish. But we want his grandma. I caught numbers in the pads, but no giants. So I power pole up and idle back to the patch of reeds where I caught my only big fish.
Coming up, Kim returns to Pig Island. Stay tuned.
This is our last shot to catch him. Big old gator. Typical Florida for me. Catch some keepers, and if you're lucky enough, boom, you get that giant. Little ones, little ones, little ones. Where? There's gotta be some more of the big ones. I don't know what happened. That wind's coming up, making it a little more harder to fish. Not much of a fish, so. But another bite. I just keep plugging away. That's Florida. Take the good with the bad. Anytime you get a bite is a good thing. There's something about this side here. I mean, that's the third bite I've had right here. Probably need to spend a little more time. That's one thing when you find them in this stuff. A lot of times you'll find them grouped up. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make it happen. Just be confident. Keep at it. That big one is gonna strike. We've been bit here every day. That's a good one. That's another big one. A bigger one, a bigger one. Boy, he's got reeds all over him. Oh, that's that's another big one. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Look at the size of that thing. Yes, sir. Florida at its finest. Oh, love catching them things. Look at that absolute beauty. Another good fish. Oh, look at the belly on that thing. Isn't that nice? Look at that. You keep plugging away, and you catch them. You catch them, and you gotta have that flip and braid and a rodent. Good stuff, huh?
Good stuff indeed. Often you just need to persevere to achieve success. Kim's angling fortitude paid off for him this trip, and the look of contentment on his face says it all.
Awesome. That's what keeps me coming back to Florida. But both of my big fish came from the same reed island. When you find one, work the area more thoroughly. Until next time, hook and look.